Hello, Coach Candace here with a message that I want to share with you today that will hopefully serve as a source of encouragement for you wherever you might be on your health and wellness journey. And although I may provide many examples as they relate to someone who is pursuing weight loss, they can be similarly applied to someone who is coming from a more restrictive background. In addition, I also believe that many of the principles I discuss here today can also be adapted to support you in accomplishing any goal you set for yourself in your life. And the heart of today's message is that each chapter of our lives will require a different version of ourselves. So, what helped us be successful or get through chapter one may not be the same skills or habits that will help support us progressing through chapter two and beyond. In essence, I'm encouraging you to recognize that you will have to change in some way. And as I say that, I also recognize that change is hard for everyone. And therefore, we're going to talk a lot about comfort and discomfort. To determine whether we need to make a change or not, one question we can ask ourselves is, how is that working out for me? This is a real challenge as it will require us to be incredibly honest with ourselves and to answer that question truthfully. So, for example, coming from a history of at one point in time in my life being very overweight, I had to ask myself, how is this working out for me? I was making a lot of unhealthy food choices and was making minimal effort to exercise. And I could tell myself that I was comfortable, but was I really? Yes, eating that snack food mindlessly on the couch might have seemed comfortable, but it was way more uncomfortable to not feel or move well in my everyday life, or to not have the energy to do the various things that I wanted to do for fun, or to have to worry about poor health comes were I to continue down that path. Therefore, making the change to pursue something different required me to be a bit more uncomfortable. Making the decision to eat healthier when it's far more convenient to not eat healthy is uncomfortable. Making the decision to exercise regularly when it would be far more comfortable just to go home and sit on the couch was uncomfortable. However, I had to accept those discomforts to achieve a new comfort in my life. And with any change, what you find to be uncomfortable at first won't always be. Now I can comfortably enjoy a vibrant and more fulfilling life because of some of the changes and habits I've done to support a different version of myself. It is important to recognize, though, that you have to allow enough time for a new habit to form. Given enough time, what we at one point found difficult to do will become easier. We must push through the discomfort of doing something new to accomplish progress towards our goal. Unfortunately, too many people give up when they were really on the verge of making a breakthrough towards their goal. One part that can be really tough, though, is that although you've made changes in your life to support a new chapter, you'll never be completely free of that old version of yourself. For example, although I enjoy a life of eating well to support my goals now, it doesn't mean that the desire to sit on the couch and eat junk food has gone away. It's still there. But it is easier at those times to recognize and remember my why and my purpose for what I'm working towards. And I love the feeling of a great workout now, which means I would prefer to eat better to support that goal. I love how my body and mind feels when it has been nourished well, so I engage in those activities that support those feelings. Does this mean I never eat a bite of junk food or that I don't still enjoy an evening on the couch? Absolutely not. As long as it doesn't negatively impact your life, the rule for moderation will often apply. So, yes, I do enjoy a nibble of junk food every now and then, and I do enjoy just an evening of relaxing and sitting on the couch as well. However, in closing, I just want to encourage you to seek discomfort and consider how possible even just one change in your life can open you up to a more fulfilling life. Maybe a life you never even imagined for yourself. If you're needing support with entering that next chapter, feel free to reach out to me at www.achievewellnessandfitness.com. I will also provide that information in the description below. I'd love to hear about what discomfort you embraced to make that significant change in your life.